Previously on Champ Las Vegas.
Excited to see what he's got for us.
I feel like I'm on Survivor.
This is going to be a competition. After each challenge, there will be an elimination, followed by a knockout vote. We're going to take you guys to Red Rock Canyon. We're going to pair you up. At each checkpoint, you're telling a story.
Oh, let's just look at the camera.
So you have the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Even voting for anyone, I can't even,
Yeah.
like right now, I can't even think of anybody.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. We came here to stay.
Exactly.
Are you guys excited?
Megas.
Oh, sorry. Leave it to me.
Welcome to challenge results. Champ Challenge round 1. We're gonna go through everyone's photo. Oh! Dynamic duos. We paired you up, and the challenge was to create a story in 3 photos at each checkpoint at Red Rock Canyon. First pairing is Evan and Katie. The story, I think it's an A+, it's clearly shown. The story progresses very quickly, I guess. It just skips points, like 1, 2, bam. But again, that's the message. That was the story that you guys chose.
A very unique idea, and you executed it very, very well.
Now we want to see what you created.
It was just a simple kids game of rock, paper, scissors. And I win. So, yeah.
Great job, guys. All right, next pair, Benny and Felicia.
Yeah!
Oh.
This third photo that I took blew me away. I absolutely loved it as a story. To me, it worked.
Yes, and of course I had no idea what was going on for photo number 2, but until I saw the other 2, and it's like, oh yes. But anyway, I loved how you 2 worked so well together to set it up before I took the shot. You were executing it very well.
You maintained like the modeling part of the photo. You kept it modelly throughout each photo. Now, let's see what you guys created.
So, started with our first pose. We started off in a track
Running position.
Start running position for track and looking towards each other because we were playing a super competitive couple and we were about to start our race. And then I guess you played the second pose.
In our second pose, we got it over there. Get us kind of between me running, beating each other. She's beating me in the run, but she's getting you, but.
And then our third shot was our reward to ourselves. So we pretty much just did our whole little boil of water.
Competitive boys do a couple, so just putting the
Pour
water.
the water over our heads and took our shirt off.
Refreshing.
Had the whole section. But yeah, so that was our story.
That was our story.
Next pair, we got Bree and Sean. Although it's a quick progression, it made sense as a pair. The chemistry was perfect.
When the 2 of you got down on the ground, it's like, oh, I've got to be down on the ground too here. And but no, it was really fun on the second shot, and and of course the scenery is just gorgeous, and the image is great, and I love the progression from photo 1 to 2 to 3. So
It's really great. All right, let's see what story you created.
What we kind of did is we started off like, it's like a relationship type of way. So it's actually kind of like how our relationship is in a way. So we actually started like standing apart
gradual progression of, you know, the honeymoon phase, a lot of it, you know. So you think about, you catch a person's eye the first time you look at them, there's that spark, that interest, and then once you make that connection, you get a little closer, and once, you know, it's there, that third and final photo, like she said, you're madly in love all over each other.
A honeymoon phase. That's
Right.
like the perfect way to phrase that.
Alright, we got our fourth pair, Jamila and Jesse. Although I love each photo as an individual, the story, to me, I'm a little uncertain. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
I'm very anxious to hear what the story
Yeah,
is.
you know, I am too.
Yes.
Let's see what story you guys created.
It's basically united as one, we are one. So it's all about just not giving up on each other, being there for each other, to support each other. So
yes, like in the beginning, we start off as two separate individuals on our own path. We're not facing each other. The second one is we're supporting each other. He gives me a hand, that's showing that he's there for me. The last one, we come together, and we literally are one.
yeah.
And our last
Yes.
pair, we got Riley and I think of like a happily married couple that are just best friends. It's not so much of a progression, I would say, but
The energy and enthusiasm.
yeah,
Yes.
it came through.
Yes.
It came
Yes.
through.
You know, best friends and lovers. You know, so really good.
That's what we thought. Let's see what you guys created.
So our story was love is an adventure.
A little bit of fire and ice going on.
Fire and ice, yes. So
Snow leopard right here.
so like the story, like beginning, middle, and end is like the beginning is like, oh, we're having fun. Like I was like on his back or whatever, and then like sat on his knee, and then the last one he kissed me on the forehead, and it was like really cute and intimate, like in the mountains, you know. So it was cute.
Great job.
Lions, you know.
We're gonna send you guys back out to the holding room, and then when you guys come back, we'll announce best photo, and we will then go through the order. Second, third, fourth. We'll have our bottom two, and then we'll announce who's eliminated. It's gonna be one.
We just got out of the deliberation. We got to see the photos. That was really exciting. Loved my partner. Jamila brought the energy. We worked really well together. Very fluid on that, so it was very exciting to kind of see it all play out.
Our challenge, I think me and Evan executed it really well. I just think that in the second photo, the lighting was kind of bad and there was an overcast, so you couldn't really see what we were doing. Like I had Rocky had scissors, so it looked very similar to the first photo. But however, Champ did say that he understood the story and we executed it well, so I'm confident about that.
After seeing everyone else's pictures, they all turned out really good. I'm not super happy with mine, so
They all brought the A games today, so I really wasn't expecting. You know, you always look for that one picture. It's like, I mean, that's obviously, you know, the one that's not, you know, that fits. But it's gonna be a hard decision, so I'm excited to see how the rankings go, pretty much.
Definitely a little scared with like the eliminations and the competitions, of course. I feel like our last photo shoot went so well. I did not expect those photos to turn out as good as I thought they were going to.
They turned out really well. There's always nerves because you don't get to see it. We only had that one shot, so when we finally got to see it, it was really happy with what we did.
So I was super hyped. The challenge was great. I think it was a great opportunity. We loved doing that. My partner couldn't be better. You know what I mean? Like, love being in the house with this group of people, so diverse and hyped up, and everybody's super like good energy, good vibe.
I really liked everybody's photos. I think it's going to be really hard to pick someone or to eliminate. I really liked Jesse and I's photos. I really thought we did tell a story. Champ stated that he didn't understand what our story was, but I felt like it was pretty much there.
I thought the photos could have turned out a little better. Like they were saying, the profile, the face, you know, we're trying to be models, so we have to, you know, look at the camera and have facial expressions and all that stuff.
Working with Riley, I was like super confident. Like the thing is like I care so much about Champ, and like he's helped me through a lot of my really bad times. So like, I mean, obviously because they're brother and sister, she reminds me of a lot of Champ. They're both really kind-hearted people, amazing people. And so our chemistry together was just so on key the whole time. and like she was having a panic attack, and I suffer from severe anxiety. I have for a really long time. So the fact that we got paired together was just like fate.
I think like the bond that Anthony and I have made it really a lot easier, and it was just more fun for me to do. Like I didn't have to think about it as much, and I think our last picture was really strong, and our first picture was cute. Our second one was a little weird because we didn't plan that one out. Like we knew what we wanted to do for our first and our last, but we just kind of winged it for the second one. So, but I guess like as far as strengths go, I would say like just you know, the fact that we could have fun with it because we were so comfortable around each other. That was easy for me. But weakness was definitely not being super prepared. I used to pride myself on thinking outside of the box whenever I came to modeling, so now that was definitely eye-opening for me. Now I know what to expect from other people as models and what I need to do better at. So,
confidence-wise, I think everybody did a good job. I think I would say our first shot wasn't as strong as I would have wanted it to be. It just didn't translate. I think we were like surprised by the terrain on that one. But I would say worries, like I do feel like some of the more simpler stories or concepts that some other people came up with were translated a lot easier.
Honestly, I'm a little worried because our picture, I mean, it was good. It told the story of Katie winning the rock paper scissors match, but the other, like seeing the other people's stories, it was kind of intimidating.
I feel pretty confident. I like what we did. You know, working with Bree, we have really good chemistry. I think we said that before. Like working together, like it was almost really natural. Like what we try to do, and I felt like we were able to bring our vision to life.
I feel like our story was similar to two other stories. Us three people having very similar stories. But I think everybody did a great job. Everybody's photos went together well. Everybody's partnerships went great. But I really liked ours, and I think we did a good job.
Jamila and Jesse, all the pictures dope, all fire pictures. But as far as like the storyline, couldn't really put it together. It's kind of like, okay, there was no cohesiveness there. Like that would be my guess of the people who would probably be in the hot seat this round for elimination.
I'm super confident, like 90% sure we'll get first place.
If I make it past this one, I know that I want to take things a lot more seriously now. It's getting way more competitive.
I definitely have like made new relationships, new friendships, so it's gonna be really hard when I have to go and pick someone to like send home.
I was trying to think about like the vote pretty much all day, and I kind of had like a couple people like in mind, just because, not that I want to, it's just that like I have to put someone's name down, and I think they're gonna be safe now. So I'm really stressed out about that decision I have to make, and then I'm stressed out about like the fact that I might possibly get eliminated, so I'm scared.
You know, I'm the old guy in the group, but I don't think that really matters. But yeah, I mean, we all love each other, but at the end of it, somebody's got to go. There's only one winner, and might have to be, you know, I might go first, I might go last. I might not go. That'd be the best, obviously, but you know, I worry about what I can control. That's always what I try to live by. Just keep a positive attitude, good energy, and if I am eliminated, I'm in the sport, whoever's left, wish them very good luck, because that's a great prize. Whoever wins it, very deserved.
Overall, it's been an amazing time, and I can't wait to see what comes after this.
It is time for the challenge results. Best photo goes to next. Next pair. Our bottom two, Jesse. One of you will be safe. One of you is our first eliminated.
Oh my god.
And the results is.
Oh!
Jesse is safe. And Jamila with our first elimination.
Okay, thank you.
Up next is the knockout vote, where you guys are going to make our second elimination.
I really kind of think it's messed up that I got eliminated last night. It's kind of crazy that Jesse and I's photo was just like two other teams' photos, yet ours was a story that they couldn't understand. So I think that's kind of messed up, but oh well. It's a game. When you win, you lose, you lose. So that's how I feel about that.
I actually came out on top, so we're safe till the next round. Safe this time, but now the hard part comes where we have to eliminate somebody, and that sucks because somebody I care about, I'm gonna have to vote off.
So I'm really excited because that was really cool to like see me and Sean get first, but then I'm also sad because Jamila's out. So
Definitely doesn't feel good to be last, but it happens. That is the tough part about being in a partnership, because two people add to it. I honestly am so tired. I'm kind of speechless, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I mean, we ended up in the bottom two. My partner Jamila got eliminated, which is such a bummer. So now we have a tough choice. So hopefully it doesn't fall into my destiny that I'm the one that's voted out now, because I feel like it does suck that I was in the bottom two. And I feel like it could easily go that way, that the group just decides that fair and square would be, since I'm in the bottom, I might as well be the one to go. So definitely fearing that that is going to be the case. But we'll see what happens.
I was very, very, very happy with our results, so feeling real good, feeling confident. So now it's like, let's step my game up.
I'm really shook. That did not go how I thought it was going to go at all. I definitely don't agree with what happened, but I mean, I'm not the judge, so. And I knew that I was gonna be like, not the top two or whatever, so, but like, not getting my picture shown until the fourth was really scary. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna get eliminated tonight? So that was scary, but yeah, this all just got really real, so.
I'm honestly shook. Like, I honestly thought it was gonna be me, but it's still sad to see someone be eliminated.
We all love Jamila, and it was honestly really upsetting and sad, but now it's time for the knockout vote, and this is what I've been actually dreading this entire time.
I feel still the worst is still to come, the voting. Just literally nobody knows who will vote for or anything, because we don't want anybody to vote. This is this most amazing group that we got together, and we're gonna take everybody, as friends for life. And I just don't know, I just don't know how it's gonna go.
I definitely have no idea. I'm just gonna kind of wing it when I get there, I think.
Expect the unexpected. I could be voted out, I could not. But I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Alright guys, time for the reading of the votes. We had 9 votes, and we had 3 models receive votes, and here's our 3 models. And so I will read the person with 2 votes. Benny's safe. Before I read the next one, whoever's photo appears is also safe. The next person safe is Jesse with 1 vote. That means Riley is not out with 6 votes. And that is it for our first Champ Challenge, round 1.
I mean, my jaw hit the floor. I did not feel safe by any means. Like, I definitely went in there really nervous. But that was not what I was expecting at all. I did not think I was going to be the first one voted out. I thought that I had good enough relationships with everyone, so that was eye-opening. But, you know, it is a game, and I can see why I would be a threat. So, you know, that it just worked out that way. It sucks because I went in there and just made my vote based off of just like, I don't know what else to do. And I kind of thought I thought that's what everyone was gonna do. If I would have gotten eliminated any other way, then whatever. But the fact that I was ganged up on and blindsided, that's what I'm upset about. So maybe I should have focused more on getting the threats out. I didn't make my vote based off of that. So I don't know. Like I said, they're just playing the game. So yeah, it's a compliment, but it's also just kind of like, dang, because I feel like I didn't even really get a chance. I don't know. I don't really want anyone besides my girls to win, and there's a girl that I don't want to win, and I don't even know who it is. So I don't know. I would say the favorite is probably Evan for sure. Girl-wise, I would say Bree, because she did win the cover last year, so she is definitely a threat, but she is an amazing model, and she has no animosity towards anyone and doesn't want to see anyone go down. I mean, I don't think any of us, well, never mind. So I don't know. I just, I think it's, from here on out, it's gonna be a tight race, and I feel like everyone kind of is watching their back now, so. I was raving about my great bond with Anthony yesterday and pretty much all of my interviews, and then like they saw what he did to me, and so, and then Jesse, like him and I'm like the only person that really has a relationship with him, so I was like really shook about that. So everyone's just kind of like, whoa, like they did it to you, and they'll definitely do it to us as well. So I think from this point forward, it's definitely going to be kind of a dog eat dog, but more so girls versus guys. I guess I don't look that bad in red, so thanks guys.
So, because of what I did with Riley at the Red Canyon or Red Canyon Rock shoot, it was super hard for me because like I suffer from depression, anxiety, and that for a really long time. and like I've spent time in the hospital for it when I changed medications one time. We bonded really well, and I think that's why our shoot went well, our interview went well, and like I obviously, like I said, she reminds me of Champ. I don't know her that well. I've met her like once before, but like I love Champ a lot. Like he helped me a lot when I was in the hospital. Like he was the only guy that texted me out of all my male friends. So he's got a special place in my heart. So I obviously gravitated towards her, and it's kind of hard because like I do care about Champ, but I don't want to hurt his sister's feelings because like that's my bro's little sister, right? So when I had to put her picture down, it sucked because I was helping her. Like that was hard to help somebody and then have to eliminate them.
As I received the 2 votes, I realized that who voted is easy to kind of put things together. We all smart people, and then we realized that's okay. There are groups there. That's where we feared. That's why groups were formed, because we realized there was going to be something coming on us. So me and you got punch back.
Okay, so this game is very, very interesting. I think that the girls definitely got blindsided. We're definitely figuring out that the guys and then definitely one other girl are teamed up together. So it's been kind of interesting. There's a lot of drama now in the house. I'm kind of definitely thinking I'm gonna be next. I think that they're knocking some of the stronger models out early in the beginning, so then at the end it's a little easier to get who they want to win. I'm still trying to figure out whether Katie or Felicia, I am anyways, whether Katie or Felicia was the one that actually voted for Riley to leave, because that definitely messes with who's left and who you can and cannot trust. Definitely stress the fuck out, but I'm excited and I'm having fun. I definitely just want to keep modeling.
I honestly don't even know what's happening anymore. I thought that I was still playing the eeny, meeny, miny, moe game, but clearly something else is going on between the 2 sides, and I'm hearing about it from both sides, and I just don't know what I can or cannot say anymore, and I feel like I gotta watch my own back now too. Winnie got 2 votes last night, and he's upset with me because we left the voting room and then we went to our own rooms, and that I never went over to his room to say anything to him. And I understand that, but we were taking care of Riley and we were up till 7 a.m. and it just never crossed my mind. So now he's really upset with me. And I just want him to know that was never my intention, and that I didn't know that I didn't think that he would be getting any votes. Obviously, we don't know, so it could have been me,
I really feel like for people to say they're cool with somebody, for the guys to gang up like that, it's very obvious who voted for Riley to get out, and that was really kind of messed up. They all ganged up on her, and she's been the one that's been nice to everyone. She's the one that's been supportive for everyone. So, you can't trust anybody. You gotta be in it for yourself, so it's very interesting.
Ready?
Ready.
Feeling this. Okay. Oh, do that again. Oh, yeah, do another one. Do another one. Love it. Oh my God.
I loved shooting with Felicia. It was so fun, and I know she came into the competition feeling somewhat intimidated by some of the models that were more experienced, more professional, and she nailed it.
Awesome. You did great.
That was awesome.
I think Anthony delivers in the face. The change in his body language improved, I thought, throughout the shoot.
Yes, it did.
I do see Anthony as someone that wants this.
I do too.
And
I do too.
And that makes me want it for him.
Yes.
Anyone, thumbs up?
Awesome.
my God.
I was hoping Evan would be able to step it up based upon some of his work that he had done prior to coming to the competition. His potential is phenomenal.
I like the photo, but there's no wow factor there.
Right.
And he has wow factor.
Right.
I guess I'm right over here.
Yes. Ready? Let's talk about Vinny.
Okay.
To me, he was the surprise
Definitely.
of the night.
And now?
It was fun to see that someone with virtually no experience could perform like he did. And he did it with ease.
And again.
Time's up.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Bree. She blew me away, as always. Bree impressed me. She, from start to finish, there was a lot of grit shots.
I kind of like this yellow. Can we get like a lower, like
Sure.
plus on the other one?
10, 9,
Here, cook
8, okay, 7, 6, 5.
And what I loved about the very last shot that I took over was that time was in essence running out, and she decided to do that pose, got in position, and did the pose, and we did the shot, and I loved it.
Thumbs up.
Okay. And, yep, that works.
Let's talk about Sean. I liked his theme. I just want more. And I think he has it in him. He just has to push. And one.
Still with it.
Again.
Let's talk about Jesse.
Yes.
And again. And again.
He picked out several good locations, but I was surprised that I just didn't feel he had nearly as strong of a performance as he could have, considering his experience. So looking at it from the experience standpoint, I don't think he was on top of his game.
2 and 1. Okay. Got it.
Let's talk about Katie. Katie brought a huge wow factor to the shoot. She's very creative on the locations that were used, the poses, her facial expressions.
The first minute, I'm like, okay, we have a shot.
Yeah.
Like it was fun to see her take us on that creative chase. You guys are gonna need to step it up.
Yes.
Because these girls came to win.
Find out who gets eliminated and knocked out next week on Champ Las Vegas.
Next week on Champ Las Vegas.
I was like, whoa.
Cheers to my angels. My angels over there. Looking down on me.
Michael Jackson vibes.
Yeah.
I would love to see you take it to another level, because I know you can.
Me, Founding Alliance.
Girls versus guys.
You just genuinely can't trust anyone?
We know who it is. It's between two people.
There is no one standard of beauty.
I like that Champ wanted us to step out of our comfort zone and be bigger than ourselves.
Like I have high expectations, but low hopes. 1 + 1 = 2 to me. I don't know about you guys.
I'm gonna be very competitive because I want to be safe next week.
Thanks for watching Champ Las Vegas on YouTube. Subscribe for more content, and then also check out Instagram Champ Calendar for premium content and great fun stuff on the show.